Hello, this is Jordani with the Alaskan Police Force. It's in Alaska, that's why I have this hat on. Um, I heard that you had a police report that you wanted to talk about. Yeah. So I don't have my laptop with me, but I do have my wireless keyboard. Um, it is connected to my laptop at the office. Uh, so you wanted to talk about an incident that happened with you. I was told something about there were like seven elephants and like three kangaroos. Yeah, yeah, we can go through it. I want to be here to make sure I can get all this down, and yeah, let's get this thing going. So you just talk about how things happened and how it all perspired. Yeah, I think that's the right word. How it all perspired. And I'll just have to keep track and type in all the data for the case for the case file. Um, so yeah, you were out one late night, and you said there were six. Okay, six elephants. You said four kangaroos. Okay. Kangaroos. So my job is just to collect data, but I'm gonna also help with the investigation. Like, were the kangaroos and the elephants working together? Okay. So no, they were not working together. Okay, so they weren't working together. So do you think it was almost like a gang activity type of thing? Like there were two separate gangs, the kangaroos and the elephants? Possibly, okay. Possibly part of a gang. Okay, that works. So what was the first thing that happened? Okay, so you're in your car, stopped by elephants. So the elephant was the first one to stop you. Did they all come in like as a group? Was it all six of them? Or was it a type of situation where like one came in, they kind of set the bait, they had like a story. It was a story, like they had like a story. It was one came in. He said he needed his car had broke down. Okay. His car broke down. So his car broke down, and he comes to, I'm assuming that's where he was trying to take advantage of you. He was taking advantage of your kindness. And then that's when the other six, okay, other six. Okay, other six. So the other six came to attack. So I'm fully with you. It's me and you against the world right now. I got you. But where do the kangaroos come into play? So there were four kangaroos. So if the elephants and the kangaroos weren't working together, you think it was more of like a gang activity type of situation? Like, how did these two entities think it was just like a time and place type thing? Okay. You were just kind of like stuck in the middle. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So what happened next? Okay. So it was, are you sure? I'm not saying that I don't believe you, because my only job is to make sure that I get this in the data. But so you're sure that the kangaroo jumped on the back of the elephant, okay? Okay, so then what? So he jumps on is this to get some type of, some type of like advantage, like a height advantage? They say like in Star Wars and stuff, it's like, oh, I have the high ground now. Was it type of like one of those type of things? Or like, was it like more, yeah? So you think it was to assert dominance, okay? assert dominance. Okay. So he asserts dominance. The elephant jumps on the back of the kangaroo. Oh no, that wouldn't work out, I don't think. The kangaroo jumped on the back of the elephant. Okay. And he's like, he's kind of asserting dominance in your words, not mine. From this point, like, does he do anything up there? Does he rally like more? Okay. So, okay. Sorry, I'm not laughing at your case. I thought of a really funny joke. You said, what's the joke? Oh, I'm working here and I just want to make sure that we can keep this professional. Like, so I did slightly make it unprofessional by thinking of a joke and laughing. But that was like, we all get one. You know what I mean? Like, you get one, I get one. Like, we all get one. So I think it's not that big of a deal. The interesting thing about this whole job thing and the data is it's cool to have like the wireless keyboard, but my arm kind of hurts holding it up so long. Maybe I should maybe I don't know, get a better camera angle or something. Oh, so we haven't finished your case yet. So the kangaroo jumps on the back of the elephant, rallies the troops. They all circle this one elephant, and that is when they attack, like the elephant. But you said there were 6 elephants and only 4 kangaroos. So like, just personally, like, this isn't like a 100 men versus like one gorilla type of situation. But I don't think 4 kangaroos will be able to like. I mean, this is what. This is your. I'm just here to collect data. Yeah. So the 4 kangaroos, they jumped the one elephant. Okay. 4 kangaroos jumped one elephant. Okay. So they jumped the one elephant. Do they succeed? Like, do they win? No. They kind of so they subdue him, but they don't necessarily win. Like, they don't seal the deal. Like, he's like bleeding. He's like, oh man, these kangaroos, they've all jumped me. So I do ask you, what are the other 5 elephants doing while this is happening? They're just watching. They're cheering. Okay. So it's kind of like sometimes in gang violence, sometimes like as a test, they force their other mates to fight, like groups of people and stuff. So you think it was like that type of situation? Yeah. Yeah, this all makes so much sense. Okay. So they watched. I don't know what I think I just typed something weird there. So they watched them get jumped. So they watched them get jumped, essentially. But you said the elephant kind of won out. Okay. So the elephant won. He did get jumped, but the elephant won. What happened next? Okay. So the elephant did like a dance. Like, was it like like what type of dance did he do? Like, could you recreate the dance? Yeah, like it's not necessarily required, but I think it would just really help for the case if you could like recreate the dance. So I'm gonna stand like slightly farther away, and I'm gonna allow you to then recreate the dance for me. Like, I just want to give you some space. Okay, thank you for that reenactment. I made sure I put all the moves down, in the notes. So I want to make sure that I understand everything that's happened. So the kangaroo, the elephant, first the elephant comes, they create this lie of like, oh, my car is broken down, we need your help. And then, once you get out to help them, the other 5 elephants come in to attack you. But in the middle of that, you just happen to be in the right place, wrong time, or wrong place, wrong time, whatever the saying is. And, the rival gang, 4 kangaroos, They're called the four kangaroos because there's only four of them. They then come in to try to attack the elephants as well. And from this point, then the kangaroo jumps on the back of one of the elephants. And it's like a whole thing of like, oh man, like, oh, he's asserting dominance. He's rallying the troops. Everybody's like, oh, like all the kangaroos are kind of getting hyped. And from this point, now they're using that hypeness to then all four attack one elephant. And the other elephant friends don't help because that's street rules. He's got to figure it out himself. And then from that point, like, is this kind of where things ended? Like, I'm assuming that you left the scene. Like, you kind of took the distraction. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why you watched so much of it. Because it seemed like there's like a lot that happened and you kind of were just sitting there watching. But I understand being in shock, right? And I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to do the thing. It's okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I think that I was able to get enough data. I do promise you that we are going to do our best. We are going to do our best to try to get these guys off the streets. I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, right? And so all we can do now is we can put our best foot forward, and we will get these guys off the streets. We will get these guys off the streets. Again, it was another joke. Remember I said that we all get one. There's metal pieces on it. Remember I said we all get one. So like maybe I can get two, just this one time. My arm hurts from like typing for you, so like I think I deserve it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You have a beautiful day. Don't run into any more elephants or like people who are weird. So just be careful. Yeah, thank you. I will get this right.